Hello students, from last class onwards we are discussing about sound. Okay, so let us continue the same lesson. So in yesterday's class we discussed about sound. What is sound? Sound is a form of energy. Form of energy. It needs a material medium to transfer from one. It needs material medium for propagation, right? Yes or no? Material medium for its propagation. Okay, so let us discuss one activity to show sound does not travel in vacuum, or sound will not propagate in a vacuum. Okay, so does sound travel if there is no medium? Okay, does sound travel if there is no medium? Take a glass or plastic tumbler. Okay, so take a glass or plastic tumbler. Make sure that the tumbler is dry. Okay, and it should be long enough to accommodate a cell phone vertically. Okay, so let us take a plastic or a glass tumbler. Okay, so take a plastic or glass tumbler. Okay, so its length should be accommodate a length of a phone vertically. Okay, so try to place a ringtone. Okay, try to place ringtone and keep the phone in a this tumbler. Okay, so try to close this tumbler with the cap or with the help of a plate. Okay, try to close. So observe the volume of this cell phone ringtone before closing the cap and after closing the cap. Okay, so try to observe the volume level. Okay, so after that um, try to suck the hair which is there in the tumbler slowly, and try to observe the volume of the ringtone. Okay, so as you suck the hair from this tumbler slowly, the volume gets decreases. Okay, so if you suck more and more hair, what happens? These let us consider. Okay, let us consider this tumbler becomes vacuum, means no hair present in that. So can you listen this ringtone? No. Okay, so from this we can conclude that sound will not travel if there is no medium. Okay, if there is no hair means there is no medium. Okay, it's the tumbler acts as a this tumbler acts as a vacuum after sucking all the hair. Okay, so practically this is not easy to suck the all the air from the tumbler. Okay, if 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 any case you suck the all the hair, try to observe. Okay, so if the air level or air in decreasing gradually, what happened, the sound or volume also start decreasing. Okay, so if you suck all the air from this tumbler, you cannot listen the ringtone anymore. Okay, so how do we hear the sound? Okay, so in previous class we discussed about how we produce sound, right? Vocal box and everything, right? So in this class let us discuss. So from this we can conclude that sound does not travel if there is no medium. Okay, if there is no medium, sound will not travel. Okay, it will not propagate. Okay, that's why if you go to space you cannot have conversation between two persons directly. Okay, so because there is no atmosphere, suppose on the moon two people are speaking to each other, can they communicate easily as they communicate on the earth? No. Okay, there is no atmosphere, so there is no medium. So if there is no medium, sound will not propagate, we cannot listen the sound. Okay, so how do we hear sound? How do we hear sound? We hear the sound produced in our surroundings with the help of our ears, right? Yes or no? So, the structure of ear plays an important role in hearing the sound, okay? So, listen the sound with the help of our ears, okay? So, the structure of the ear plays important role in hearing the sound. So, structure and functioning of an eardrum, let us see, okay? So, with the help of our ears, okay, we hear the sound. Okay, so structure and functioning of a eardrum. Eardrum. So our ear consists of three sections. Okay, the outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Okay, so it consists of three layers. Let us consider this is a ear. Okay, this is middle bone, and eardrum, auditory canal, and outer ear. These part you can see. Okay, outer ear or pinna, it is also called pinna. Okay, so this is a, let us consider this is the ear structure. This is outer ear, this is auditory canal, eardrum, and middle bone. Here you can see the inner part. Okay, inner ear, inner part, this is middle part, and this is outer ear. Okay, so this consists of three parts, right? Okay, what are they? Outer ear, outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. Okay, so these are the three parts. Okay, so the pin of external ear collects the sound vibrations. Okay, so these external ear or outer ear collects the sound vibrations. Okay, they enter into the ear canal or auditory canal. Okay, these vibrations strike the tympanum or eardrum, eardrum also called tympanum. So these vibrations strike this tympanum and make it vibrates, make it to vibrates. So after receiving these, after striking these vibrations, this eardrum starts vibrating. Okay, so the vibrations from the tympanic mm, membrane reaches the middle ear. Okay, this is a middle ear. This middle ear consisting of three small bones. Okay, so first one is malleus, it's a like a hammer shaped, and the second one is incus, and third one is stapes. Okay, so these are the three bones where these three bones are located in a middle ear. Okay, so what are the three bones located in a middle ear? Malleus, incus and stapes. Okay, these are the three small bones located in the middle ear. Okay, so first of all, these outer ear receives the sound vibration, and through the auditory canal these sound vibrations strike this eardrum. So these when the vibrations strike this eardrum, these eardrum starts vibrating. Okay, so the vibrations from this tympanic membrane reaches the middle ear consisting of these three small bones. Okay, so these three bones which are located in middle ear magnifies the sound. Okay, so they magnifies the sound vibrations. Okay, so the last bone, the stapes transmits these vibrations to the membrane of oval window. Okay, so here after these uh, middle ear, these stapes, okay, the stapes transmit these sound vibrations to the oval window. So the oval window has a surface area of oval window has a surface area 1 by 20th of the eardrum. Okay, so what oval window area is very small compared to the area of the eardrum. Okay, so oval window, this oval window size is surface area is equal to 1 by 20th of the eardrum area. Okay, so by these oval window vibrations increases to 30 to 60 times. Okay, so if you listen one vibrations, that one vibration will multiply and it will increase to 30 to 60 times. So these vibrations from the oval window transmit to the inner ear. Okay, from these oval window where these vibrations will go, inner ear. Okay, so these vibrations from the oval window transmitted into this inner ear. Okay, so this inner ear is filled with the thick fluids which transmit the vibrations. Yes or no? This inner ear is filled with the thick fluids. So inner ear is filled with thick fluids. These fluids transmit the vibrations. Okay, the motion of the vibrations here is in the inner ear detected by the tiny hair particles connected to the nerves at this point. Okay, so from the inner ear these vibrations are transmitted into the nerves. Okay, transmitted to the nerves. Okay, so the in inner ear these fluids are present, right? So in the fluids the hair, small tiny hair particles, what happens, so these detect these vibrations and these are transmitted to the nerves at this point. Okay, so the vibrations are transformed into the electrical signals. Okay, so from the inner ear only this total process will reach to the our brain. Okay, so what happens, these vibrations are transformed into the electrical signals and carried by the nerves to the brain. Okay, so from the inner ear itself these sound will reach the brain. Okay, it is these vibrations converted into the electrical signals. So these electrical signals were carried by the nerves to the brain, so where the sensation is realized. Okay, so if anyone speaks one word, we listen in fraction of seconds, right? So these total process will happens in a fraction of seconds. Okay, so for minute we will spoke so many words. These so many words, for each and every word this process will repeats in fraction of seconds. So where the sensation is realized, the sound vibrations can also reach the inner ear by the traveling directly through the bones of the skull also. Okay, if anyone taps are read, these vibrations, these tapping vibrations are directly tra- um, traveling to the skull bones and reach that also will detect. Okay, not only from the our um, outer ear, even we detect the sound when anyone taps our head. these signals are these vibrations directly transferred or transmitted through the skull bones. Okay, so like this we hear the sound. Okay, so we'll simply answer we hear the sound by using ears, but within the ear this entire process will happen. Okay, so this entire process will happen in fraction of seconds, so that's why even we communicate faster also we realize in fraction of seconds this sound will be detected by our ear. Okay, this is the process. Okay, so that's all for in this class. We'll discuss the remaining topics in next class. Thank you.